For 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now the President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact line?
2015.
2014 and 2015.
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
that's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, yeah, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire, all of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
I feel what JD saying though, like, bro, we trying to help you.
He went on a whole nother planet.
Yeah, and you trying to come up here and stir up some drama, like we ain't trying to help you. Like, I don't understand it. Then the point of it's like he trying to just blame the United States, but the United States is a different country. Like, you know, we is in a democracy or a republic rather, and we change our presidents all the time. So you can't tie what Trump has done and what Joe Biden has done and what Obama has done together because they all represent different things.
Right. And it's just crazy how each term it's like every time you can't get used to nothing when it comes to the presidency. So like you said, he can't blame what the last four been like on Trump because Trump went in office. So I don't know. I think he just gotta I don't know, just accept the deal.
Yeah, because I respect Trump for not getting rolled over. Because Trump, like, I understand, like, bro, nobody, I see what he's saying, like, all of that happened, the war didn't happen under him. Like, it happened and all this stuff started was before and after him. So you can't put him in the same situation as Obama and Joe Biden because the war didn't happen when he was the president. And obviously, maybe because he can do something to Russia or negotiate a deal or put something on Russia to where they don't want to attack, or it'll make them think twice about it, something. Maybe the terrorists might work, like, to help them not attack Ukraine or something. I don't know. But obviously, Putin has some type of respect for Trump compared to Joe Biden and Obama because he obviously didn't attack. So
Yeah.
let's see
Alright.
what else they had to say.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know
bless.
that.
You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
you're doing.
I'm not
You're in
dictating.
no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will-
going to feel very
you will
good.
Feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself to be in a
from
very
the
bad position,
beginning
and
of
he
the
happens
war.
to be right about
From the
it.
very beginning of the war.
You're not
Mr.
in a good
Brown,
position.
I was
You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
not
cards.
playing
But
cards.
right now, you
I'm
don't.
very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What you're-
III.
what you're
You're
speaking
gambling
about?
with
What you're
World
speaking
War
about?
III. And
Yeah.
what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's
with
back
all
to
respect to
you.
your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once? This
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for
What-
the United
what
States
you're
of America
speaking about?
and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not
Yeah.
speaking loudly. Your country's
Can I-
in big
can-
trouble.
can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
You've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this.
I
You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from
me
the
pause
very
real
beginning of the war. We
I just want to say, like, I like how Trump is kind of being like that leader that we need in America, because being a leader, you have to be faced with a lot. So to see him like be strong for American people, I feel like we made a good decision on getting him in the office, because it just set some type of structure that we need, and not let people run over you, or not let people like outthink you because they think you dumb. They think
Yeah.
you don't know about a lot of things. So
Yeah.
I admire that about him. So I feel like we made a good decision.
Yeah, because imagine if Kamala was in office, bro, and you know
That would
how,
have been crazy.
bro,
She would have been like, okay, y'all can
she,
do whatever.
she wouldn't even, she can't even do a speech without a teleprompter. So imagine negotiating a deal. That's why the war happened in the first place, because it's like, who are you to tell me what I can and can't do? Like, yeah, y'all, whatever y'all say, cool, but y'all not gonna do anything.
Right.
So I'm finna go do what I want to do. So, but yeah, I do respect Trump, like standing up for America, because like, if America is a weak country, we is the backbone of the world. Like, we take care of all countries, bro. So if we weak, the whole world is weak, because a lot of countries depend on us to do what we got to do to either protect them or give them money. And I feel like their president, the Ukrainian president, he need to accept the deal, because first of all, let's look up how many people lost their lives in this war.
Let's see. Hold up real quick.
Let's see. The war between Ukraine and Russia has led to staggering human losses, with estimates placing the total number of dead and wounded at nearly 1 million.
Dang.
1 million people. And that's probably not even everybody that's dead. It might
Right.
just be the soldiers.
Yes.
It's not even including civilians.
Civilians, people, innocent lives,
Yes.
babies that like if you have a family, like your kids being left
Yes.
behind. Yeah.
1 million people in 3 years, all because of a war that started over probably greed.
Yeah,
And the
that's
people
what it
don't
be.
got nothing to do with it. They don't know what's going on. It's not their fault that their country's at war. They just
That's
fighting
why-
each other.
That's why I don't understand why people hate Trump so bad. Like he want to get rid of wars. So
Yes.
it's like, how can you be mad at that? How can you be mad at somebody that want to save lives?
Yes. And wars, the wars like
Crazy.
have something to do with us. Like, we paying
Yes.
taxes funding Ukraine. Let's see how much money the United States has spent on the Russia-Ukraine war.
How much money have the U.S. sent Ukraine?
Yes.
Basically.
What they say?
Dang.
65 billion
Woo.
in military assistance.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
65 billion.
That's a whole
and
lot of
I'm
money.
pretty sure it's probably more than that.
Yeah.
At that, because that's
That's
probably
it.
an old post.
Look, that's just money that they can trace.
Yeah.
That ain't the under
And
table
we
money.
paying taxes on a war that we don't got no say so in. Like, then it's like for Trump to negotiate a deal to end the war, we don't need Ukraine.
Yeah.
Like, Ukraine is not our country. So Trump getting rid of his pride and trying to help his country out to make his country stop losing lives and stop losing money, because wars cost money. And all in all, we giving them money, we ain't getting nothing in return. So for him to be like, man, I'm finna put an end to all of this and be in the middle, man, you can't do nothing but respect it.
Yeah, that's why like being a president is just bigger than just being a president.
Yeah.
It's about like handling everything that it comes with. So it's like you can't belittle the things Trump did or say like he haven't done this yet, he haven't did this yet, when like if he's able to do this, then this is a big thing. But people, like I said in the last video, they not gonna like, I guess, respect it or feel the impact, because it don't directly impact them.
Yeah.
But he's saving like a lot of people's lives. He's saving a lot of money. He want peace in America.
Yeah.
It's like,
In
how
the-
can
in
you
the
hate on
world.
that?
Yup.
So we ain't make a bad decision.
Yep.
Like when we put him in office, because I feel like he want good things to happen.
Yeah.
He want the world to be like at peace.
Yeah, because it's deeper than just what goes
Yes.
on in the United States. You have to think
Yes.
about the deals we make with other countries, and other countries want to take over this country, and we have a say something like, if y'all do this, we gonna intervene, and we
Right.
might put tariffs on your country, or we might fund this country to make them be stronger than yours.
Yes.
So it's like, to have Trump as the backbone of this country, it's like it puts a caution on each country to be like, nah, I need to think twice about my actions.
And just having President Trump as the president, it kind of make you feel secure and safe in a way. Like
Yeah.
I know a lot of people say like he a dictator and this and that, but he haven't done anything for people to give him that label. So it's like we got to continue to let him work and continue to let him do the things that's best for the country.
Yeah.
And not be so quick to judge him off the things that he haven't even done.
Yes.
So
I can't imagine it was Kamala and Sleepy Joe would have won again.
I
bro.
couldn't even imagine them having this conversation with this guy.
No, they didn't have the conversation.
Because it's crazy how this guy pretty much took the opportunity not to make peace, but just to stir up more stuff, talking about stuff that ain't even got. Like, I guess he's making a point from his standpoint, because I'm sure he's frustrated.
Yeah.
Because it's like he's been going through the same thing, but it's like Trump haven't been in office, so you can't like put that frustration off on him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess we'll see what else he got to say.
Been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet.
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this
We
cabinet.
gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid
thank you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
If you didn't have
So the number we gave y'all times what, like five?
Times 3,
Four?
4.
About 4?
This
Dang.
crazy, bro. 350 billion, and they're coming from our taxes.
Yep.
A war that we didn't ask for and we don't got no parts in. I can see it, the United States at war. These people is at war. We trying to save their country.
Yes. And for someone not to be trying to listen to none you got to say, hey, you
Yeah.
gonna be on your own. You better
Exactly, man. Forget y'all. I'm trying to save your country, and you just
Yeah.
don't want to listen. So
Let's see what else he got to say.
have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment.
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military
think
equipment,
about
this
the
war would have been
military.
over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of
accept
times
that
thank
there,
you
accept
to
that-
American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's
I
very
understand.
important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And then
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I wanted this. Look, If you can get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you what,
that wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful. Because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a tough deal to make.
But okay, I respect it because first of all, a lot of people don't like Trump, but he transparent. He gonna say what he mean and mean what he say. If you don't gotta agree with it, it's cool. But you can't knock like this man is passionate. This man shows power, and he's gonna do what he say he's gonna do.
And that's probably why people call him a dictator.
Yeah, I guess because he don't let nobody run over him. He not a yes man. He gonna tell you like how it is, and he telling this man, hey, if you don't come to this negotiation soon, your country, you're not gonna have a country no more.
Have they released like what the negotiation is?
I don't know. I had to do more research on it.
Yeah, because that's but, I mean, can it be that bad?
But it's a hard thing to do when you're a president of the United States because you going between two countries that's killing each other basically, and you have to find a way to get them to agree. This almost impossible. Definitely, the war been going on for 3-4 years, and it's like you just now getting back into office trying to fix the conflict. Right now, they talk as they speaking. Right now, they still out there shooting and killing each other. So it's like, bro, why not take a ceasefire deal for the moment until we can come up with a negotiation?
Right, that's better. Because in between time, you're able to save lives. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are not thinking about. A lot of people may be thinking in their head, like Trump just trying to bribe him or just trying to get him to do what he want to do. But it's like, you got to do what's best first and quick. Yeah. Because it's like you said, like they going to be constantly killing people, folks dropping like flies, people losing their mothers, their fathers, like all type of stuff. So, I mean, we just got to learn how to do what's better, what's smarter.
Yeah, and the soldiers are fighting on behalf of the president. So why would you be selfish? Yeah, the deal might not be in your favor, but I'm pretty sure you might get something that you like in the deal. You might can't get everything that you want, but you might get something. Why not take the deal and save innocent people's lives? Because the soldiers are just doing what they're being told. The civilians, they just living their life, and they both just being killed because people want to be greedy or people want something that they can't get, so they have to use force to get it. So it's like, why not take a deal that President Trump trying to offer him instead of trying to be greedy and trying to be like you a big man, like, bro, I ain't taking nothing. I'm doing this, even though your country is getting killed. It's no way you're going to win against Russia. Like, Russia is a way stronger country than Ukraine is.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people just have pride, maybe. When it comes to a lot of things, sometimes you just got to put that to the side and do what's best, because we can't continue to waste time and sit here and talking while people are in danger, people scared for their lives and don't know where to go. So I guess that's why people come to the U.S., because they don't have to deal with this. So I feel like we are grateful because we don't have to deal with that right now. And hopefully we never have to deal with nothing like that. But my heart go out to the people that are dealing with that, because I can't imagine, like, if you looking at your president on the screen and he's not taking a deal to end the war in peace, it's like, and
bombs just dropping
you
near
don't
your
know
house and stuff. I can't.
You don't know when you gonna be next,
man.
Like, so I don't know. It's just crazy. Did they say any more in the video?
Nah, but I seen where Fox News had something to say. Let's see what's on their headline. See what they had to say.
So their headline basically says Trump Zelenskyy news conference canceled after heated Oval Office meeting.
This is what I was told. The president has kicked Zelenskyy out of the White House. His delegation right now is telling him that he's got to go home. The president felt disrespected. Officials in the room felt that beyond the language barrier that we've heard some discussion about, Zelenskyy's body language, shrugging and eye rolling, was ungrateful, disrespectful, and the president feels that Zelenskyy is not ready for peace, and he can come back when he's ready to talk about peace, but he's not in that position right now, and Zelenskyy is being told he's got to go. The lunch that they were supposed to have is sitting right outside the hallway, and the press staffers are going to be eating that lunch. This is really pretty incredible. We see the
Jackie,
SUV,
hang on with us one
Zelensky's
moment.
SUV.
If you look to your left, you're going to see him.
Wow.
Let's watch.
Mr. President, is the deal off?
He look like he
President
came out there.
Zelenskyy, can you tell us what happened?
Here's actually what Donald Trump said about the situation after Zelenskyy left. He said, it says on Twitter, well, X, a statement from President Donald J. Trump. We had a very meaningful meeting in the White House today. Much was learned that could never be understood without conversation under such fire and pressure. It's amazing what comes out through emotion, and I have determined that President Zelenskyy is not ready for peace if America is involved, because he feels our involvement gives him a big advantage in negotiations. I don't want advantage, I want peace. He disrespected the United States of America and is cherished over office. He can come back when he is ready for peace.
I don't know. I feel like whatever it is, it can't be too bad than like saving your life, saving your country. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be
Like sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta take a
Sometimes-
step back in
yeah.
order to
move
forward, bro.
because
Like,
he may think this is like a setback for him, but it can be a setback for a major comeback. So if he able to, like, I guess just put his pride to the side or whatever he feel and think to the side and just, I guess, do what the United States is asking of him, then he can come back even stronger.
Yeah.
And build his country up to be stronger. But it's like you're not gonna win if it's no country.
Yeah, that's why I'm about to say what he got to lose. Like,
Right.
what you fighting Russia gonna do? Because obviously, it ain't no way you gonna win. Y'all have less soldiers than Russia. Russia keep having millions of soldiers. Y'all only got a couple thousand.
Yeah.
Ain't no way y'all gonna win the war. And if it's just a tie, y'all just gonna keep fighting forever. When is the war gonna ever be over with?
Over, right.
Like, this going on the 4th year. Like, what y'all gonna fight a 10, 20-year war? Like,
Yes.
so it's best to try to do something, like at least try to work towards something. Like, yeah, you might not like the other side, but it's like, when we gonna find an agreement, a common ground to finally end the war? Like, y'all don't have to like each other, just coexist.
And my thing is, it's like for someone to tell you something that's in a good position, it's like, why not take advice from them?
Yeah.
It's not like the United States is falling apart and you just taking advice or taking a deal from someone that don't know anything. But United States made it this far, and they know so much about like trying to make peace in America. So it's like, why not just listen?
Yeah.
For once. For this one time, just listen to him.
Because the last thing you want is the United States to pull away. We stop giving you funding. We stop giving you weapons. Now you just by yourself trying to fight one of the most powerful countries in the world without our assistance. And before you know it, y'all don't even got a country no more. But all in all, you could have just took a deal and just maybe like take less of a deal than the other person or anything, and everybody will be happy. Like, everybody, you'll still save lives. But right now, y'all lost 1 million people based off greed.
Yeah. And I guess my question would be for the other president. I guess I try to answer my question, but when it comes to him like not accepting the deal, I wonder, is it more so of like he already tried that before with the other president and it didn't go through, so it's like he don't want to try it again? Like, he don't want to constantly like get told the same thing and nothing in return is happening. Because I heard where he had said something about he did that with Biden, he did that with Obama, and I guess they told him lies and stuff like that. So I guess he don't want to go through whatever they trying to offer him. So I wonder is that going through the back of his head when it comes to him accepting whatever deal that they have on the table?
But the crazy part is, you said Biden and Obama, and the crazy part, that's a part of the same administration, because you know Obama and Biden was Obama vice president.
But he don't care nothing about that, because it's like it's all the United States.
Yeah,
to
you
him,
sure right.
See, all the left side and the right side ain't got nothing to do with him. So I guess if you just looking at his standpoint, his point of view, it's like United States as a whole. So that's where I wonder, do his frustration lies? Like, do he not trust the deal because like he already been told this once before, so it's making it hard for him to like accept like that this really gonna help out the situation?
I got a question. If you was in his shoes and say like you kind of get the short end of the stick and the other side in the United States kind of work out a better deal for each other, would you take the short end of the stick or would you keep fighting?
I guess me being me, if nothing good is coming out of fighting, I'll probably just take the smart route and just take the short end of the stick. Because, you know, like always in life, things ain't gonna never go the way you plan. But if you can get just a little something out of it, like it's all cool, because you can take that little something and take that and build like something big. But if you don't have nothing to take from, it's like, how can you build?
Because some people be like, I'm finna go down fighting. Like, I'm not weak. I want to go down. If I have to die what I believe in, this what's gonna happen. But it's like, if all of y'all get killed, it's like the belief is no more, because there's nobody that stand on what y'all feel.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can go with this what if theory, but you just got to go with the now theory. And I feel like that's the better route, because you're not just impacting yourself, you impacting like the people around you, other people that ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just a lot that comes with it. So I feel like the answer should be peace, and that's what it should always be.
I got another question. Do you think the United States should even get involved in stuff like that? Do you think we should just
from the get-go, I don't feel like we should get involved. No matter how much money or what you can get out of the situation, I don't feel like you should even put yourself in the situation, because in the United States itself, we already have bigger problems than trying to worry about somebody else. We got to worry about ourselves first, because I mean, we ain't just the best. We ain't just the best country. So even if we are put together, we just need to just stay on the I guess the straight way.
Yeah. So even if Ukraine is our quote unquote ally, it's not our job to
of course it's our job to assist them, because this, I guess, how the system was made back in the day. But I feel like if it was just peace in the world, we won't have to have allies and enemies. Everybody would just coexist in the same universe, and it'll just be life would just be simple. So if nobody even came up with this system of allies and enemies and wars and stuff like that, we won't even have to worry about allies. So if you just cancel the whole thing out in general, we would just have peace across the world. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are missing when it comes to situations like this.
Yeah, I feel you. But I respect Trump. He doing what he can do, I guess, because it is difficult. Like, they just like in the black community, you got two gangs that been shooting and killing each other, and you got all this money, opportunity, and you trying to work a deal out to make people stop fighting. And you know, people have different ways of how they thinking. This side don't want to feel weak, and they might feel like you helping this side out. So it's kind of hard to negotiate, even though that's what you feel like you should do. But if it was me, man, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Because we got problems in the United States that need to be fixed. And also, we spending money. I feel like that's the only reason why Trump want to help, because we the ones kind of spending money trying to help them out. And we not getting nothing from Ukraine. What can Ukraine give to us?
We trying to put an end to this. This is costing too much.
Because under Kamala and Biden, we spending money trying to fund Ukraine. That's where the money coming from. You heard we said $350 billion to Ukraine from our tax dollars. Right. We don't get nothing from it. We didn't tell them we finna donate to Ukraine. Like, that's a war we didn't ask for. And I'm pretty sure they citizens didn't ask for it. So I respect Trump for being the only person that's trying to end the wars, because World War III could happen. But he ended that little Gaza war, and now he's trying to end this war. But we'll see how it ends, I guess.
Yeah,
Will
and-
it work? Will it work, or will they continue to keep fighting? We'll never know.
And also, you know, just by Trump being like a businessman, you can
Yeah.
like see from his standpoint, like if something not making you money and you spending a lot of money towards this, it's like we got to find a way to end this,
Yeah.
so that it won't continue to take from, and
Yeah.
people don't realize, like, I guess the mindset that he have.
Yeah.
A lot of people may just be like, he just trying to control. I mean, his job is control and set
Yeah.
order anyways, but you have to do those things. You got to have that type of mindset, because Kamala and Biden administration, I mean, it seemed like they just like spending money.
Yeah, because
and
think
it's
about
like they
it.
not making money. So how does that make logical sense?
They never ran the business. They always got paid by the government. Like
Yes.
they got paid by us. Trump have his own business. He's a real estate mogul,
he
so he know
understand.
how deals work. He know like somebody might get a short end of the stick. He know he have to talk to both sides to come to an agreement. Like that's what you have to do if
Yeah.
you want to see some type of progress.
Yeah, and that's what, like, a lot of businesses in life, like, you have to get your product, and then you have to probably go through another company to get some product, and then you make it. But out of all the money that you done spent trying to get your product, you're gonna get the short end of the stick. But it's like you making money, or you making progress and product at the end of the day to serve the people, to make peace, to make people happy, to make your customers happy and stuff like that. So I feel like that's the
And
biggest
another
thing.
characteristic he showed is strength. Like
Right.
he firm. Like he not. Oh yeah, you're right. Like he like no, bro. It's your fault. Like that we in this position, and now that we trying to help you, you trying to act like you the big tough guy. And we don't have to do it in the first place. So
Right.
you either gonna take this deal or we gonna back away. And you gotta be firm like that. It's not cruel. It's not a dictator. They're just being firm, because if you're not firm, people gonna walk over you.
Right.
People gonna continue to use you. People gonna know what you say. And that's what happened to Biden and Kamala. That's why Russia attacked Ukraine, because he didn't believe Biden say something, but he don't never
He
do
gonna do-
nothing.
right.
Like nobody don't care. If you can say all you want, but if you don't do nothing, I'm finna go do what I'm finna do.
Yes.
So
I guess we'll holler back when the
we'll
war
see.
ends.
But if the war end, y'all gotta give my boy Trump some credit, bro, because he already ended one war, or even just got a ceasefire. If he can get even just a ceasefire
Right.
to this war, there'll be a good thing, because
volume.
out of 3 years they've been fighting, it ain't been no ceasefire. They just killing and blowing each other up constantly. So even if he can come to that, it'll be good. And now hopefully Zelensky sleep on it and be like, okay, I'm gonna try to work something out.
Yes.
Please.
But thank y'all for stopping by Only the Real Podcast.
Remember to stay rich, educated, and legendary.
And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And comment down below, do you feel like Trump is right by negotiating between Russia and Ukraine to end the war? Or should he stay up out of there and let them just fight it out?
Or you can just comment war or peace.
Yep.
All right, y'all, we out.
Peace.